Hi all, my name is Anthony Fulgham and I'm 23 years old. I'm currently a senior at the University of Texas San Antonio and my major is digital communications. As of right now, I have no minor degree, but I do plan on pursuing my master's in business um, in the summer of next year. And just a little bit more about myself. I was born in Texas and in my childhood, my dad was in the military when I was a child, so we moved around a lot, like Mississippi, Kentucky, South Carolina, and but eventually when he got out the military, we eventually settled back down in Texas. So now that you know just a little bit about me, here's my cultural positionality story. Being a Texan can mean a lot of things depending on who you ask, and some may say or think of cowboys, ranches, oil fields, you know, just not Western symbolism. But being a Texan is a lot more than what comes to mind for some. Being a Texan not only means being born in Texas, but also being raised the Texan way. This means to be polite and respectful and well-mannered out in public, or be respectful to your elders, and just be polite to anyone that you see and be courteous. Um, and I know I can recall multiple times, and say probably not so in the distant past, vacationing like Colorado or New Mexico, and you know how you always had you people don't really like their jobs, and people are always in a bad mood sometimes, and just being polite and courteous, and to people who are having like bad days or just having a bad time. I know multiple times where I've just like changed just for that moment. I hope that it changed their attitude and the way they were seeing things, and they're polite to me. And I don't know if they're polite to the people behind me or for the rest of the day, but just for in that moment, me being nice to or polite and courteous to someone really helped, and change their day and change the way they interacted with me, and hopefully the way they interacted with others. Um, in my cultural positionality map, and one of the traits that I give myself would be tall. I consider myself one of the tallest in my family. I'm 6 feet tall, but many of my friends are taller than me, and most of them think I'm average height, really. One of my friends, the tallest one, would be 6'10", and so you can pretty much guess that to him that I'm not that tall. I have many other friends that are taller than me and some that are just as tall, but to them, when I'm around them, I don't feel tall and I just feel average. But when I'm with my family, I feel like I'm the tallest one in the room. Some goals, motivations, and strategies that I plan to employ throughout this semester and this class would be my top two motivations on why I want to succeed in this class and earn my degree would be: one, that I plan on pursuing my master's in the summer. So passing this class this semester would allow me to take a semester off, as it would allow me to graduate and then pursue the master's in the summers when it becomes available. Two, being persuasive can be a really good skill to have for running an informational podcast is one of my dreams. I feel that there is a lot of information out there pertaining to like self-sustainability and being that type of personality, and just a lot of information about that that could really help people in today's world where a lot of things are getting expensive and things are getting scarce, and people are worried when the grocery I would say counters are becoming scarce, and there's not a lot as there used to be. And I feel like an information podcast pertaining to like gardening and being self-sustainable uh could be really efficient and persuasive, and being persuasive could be a really good skill to have for doing that. My top two goals for communication growth in this class would be to be a more credible speaker. It is very important for your audience to feel that you're a credible person, as most of the time, if your audience doesn't feel like what you're saying is any like has any truth to it or any like fact backing it up. Like most 99% of people won't believe or won't listen to what you have to say or think you're a fraud. Another goal of mine would to be a better mediator, as I feel persuasiveness would help that. There's just I don't like being in awkward situations. I don't like being in situations that make me feel uncomfortable, and I'm sure everyone else feels like that. And I know for sure that being persuasive and being able to talk things out and being more like credible could definitely help myself and everybody else who takes this class seriously to help ease situations like that. Another top, another one of my top two strategies to reach these goals would be have patience. I learned over the last 4 years of going to school that it's better to slow down and relax and do your work in not really like a slow manner, but in an easy manner instead of like waiting and doing it all last minute. Doing that provides a lot more stress, and you get like burnt out a lot quicker. And I feel like it just gives you way more anxiety than needed. Another strategy of mine would to be very organized and thoughtful of the time um, for this class, as I'm taking 5 classes this semester, so I can graduate at the end of the semester. And I feel like being very organized and thoughtful of my time can really help me complete my assignments on time and complete them of a good quality. Now that you know a little bit about myself and my story and my goals, motivations, and strategies for this class and this semester, I hope we can learn more about each other. Thank you. Goodbye.